What's up, y'all? I already recorded this video one time, but I want to record it again. I have to get my points out more clear, and I feel like now I'm in a better spot. I'm in a better headspace, and I can get this message out better. So in this video, I just want to say before we get into it, I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm not here to hold your hand through this revolution. I'm not here to spare your feelings, because our feelings were never spared, okay? So now I got that out the way. Black people did not come from monkeys. We are not apes. We are not animals, okay? Black people, Africa, that's where black people are from. The motherland, okay? Well, why do you say that? If you were to shave a monkey's fur off of their body, or any animal for that matter, what color would the skin be on that animal? It'd be pink, white, pale. It wouldn't be this color. The only sole reason why they call us monkeys was because we hung from trees. They hung us from trees. That's why we were called monkeys. Man and humankind are two different things. Man and human are two different things. The evil scientist Yakun, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but he started breeding people with monkeys. Okay, that's how we got the caveman, the Neanderthals, the white man. Okay, but they teach us in schools that we come from monkeys. Okay, the white man, they didn't know how to make fires to cook their meat, so they ate their meat raw. They didn't have electricity. They didn't know how to do nothing, right? But we did, right? Which would make sense, because black people, black men and women are the backbone of America, let alone this world. Right? It wasn't until later on when they stole us and made us become slaves for them, to work for them, because they didn't know how to do the work themselves. They weren't strong enough. They weren't smart enough. They didn't have the right agility and strength for it. Right? So they took us from Africa. They made us work for them. And before I get deeper into this, we are royalty. Do y'all not know that? There are a lot of people who don't even know that Egypt was in Africa. Egypt is in Africa. Egypt is an African country. The pyramids were built by black people. Cleopatra was a black woman. There was I'm gonna insert the picture somewhere in this video. They found a old 3,000-year-old wig. And the wig had twists in it. Who you know wear passion twists but black people? I don't know what, it's 2020, so I don't know what y'all doing now. But back then, it wasn't no white people wearing no passion twists. They breeded us with monkeys, and then the white man came about. Human. Everybody don't believe in the Bible, but there is some truth to the Bible, okay? When God said, let there be light, and God said he wanted to create man, he did not create human. He created man and woman. Adam and Eve weren't white. You think you can take a mayo and an egg and make chocolate? How that work? You can't take white plus white and make black. Because if the white human came first, then how do we come about? They called us dirty because they said our souls were nasty. But in reality, they're the demon. They're the nasty ones. They're dirty because you're an animal. But they teach us in schools, and I don't care who feels offended about this video. Like I said, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to coddle you. Because we weren't coddled. We learned from the age of 9 years old in school that we're monkeys. But now that the truth is being presented in your face with proof, you're upset. I don't give a fuck. Get off my page. This is not for you. In the black people the ignorant black people who feel offended, get off my page as well. We couldn't free all the slaves. All the slaves didn't want to be free. But for the people who are tired of being ignorant and lied to, this video is for you. You see, the white human had this knowledge for centuries and centuries and centuries. But for centuries and centuries and centuries, we have been brainwashed. Why? Because if you can keep the black man asleep, you can control him. But if we wake up, there is not one white man on this planet that can fool the black man who is awake. So they don't want you to be awake. They made Jesus white. There's a reason why all the presidents in the beginning were white. White males. All white males on the money. Everybody was white. Abraham Lincoln, he freed the slaves. I don't give a... So, that was a con act, or whatever you call that, just so he can get an applause from black people. Oh, yeah, he freed the slaves. He did that so he could look better. He didn't do it because he cared. He had slaves. There's a reason why our grandparents didn't want us mixing race with white people. And you can call them prejudiced. I'll be prejudiced too. I am prejudiced, and I have a reason to be. They didn't want us mixing our babies with white people because they said it diluted our bloodline. Now, slavery was probably so much worse than what we know and what we think it was. They sliced open our pregnant ladies' stomachs and watch the babies fall out. They cut our heads open. They used our kids for leather wallets and leather chairs. Come on, somebody. But you gonna sit here and tell me, oh, our ancestors wouldn't want this. They want peace. To hell with that. Y'all not angry enough, but it's okay because I'm gonna educate you. Ain't nobody gonna shut me up. Nobody. I don't care how you feel about what I'm saying right now. This is to wake my people up because we clearly need it. I'm sick of watching black men and black women fight each other. You know how stupid you look? You know how dumb that look? We all we got. Everybody is against us. And you gonna be against yourself as well? Even if we decided to go back to Africa, the motherland, we so brainwashed that we would kill each other. We'd compete with each other. And say who's better and who's better. And I'm not saying mixed people are evil or anything like that. If you're mixed, you can't help that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that we can, you know, mix races and stuff. But ancestry-wise, it's an abomination. Pretty soon, it's not going to be black people, black woman, black man on earth. It's going to be mixed. Everybody's going to be mixed. These black young men, y'all supposed to be kings. But instead of being king, y'all want to wear the king's crown and play dress up in the dollhouse. Y'all don't want the actual responsibilities of a king. These white humans are breeding you. They're dating you because they want a curly-haired baby with green eyes. But as soon as that baby come out with chocolate skin and brown eyes, that's a problem. You can take two black people and make any shade of brown. Melanin is gold. Melanin is rich. Melanin is royalty. There's so many shades of melanin. If they hate us so much, then why do they steal our lips? If they hate us so much, then why do they steal our hair? If they hate us so much, then why do they steal our ass? If they hate us so much, then why do they put fake tan on to try to get their skin brown like ours? You ain't never gonna be brown, sis. You're white. The melanin we have in our skin, the reason why we have melanin is because, like I said, we come from motherland, Africa. You see the sunlight beaming on me right now? I come outside and I sit on this porch or take a walk every day because we need melanin. And they keep us inside the houses because the less sunlight we have, the less we're feeding our melanin. A white person doesn't need as much sunlight as we do. There's a reason white people get sunburnt. They weren't made to work. They weren't made to pick cotton. That's why they made us do it. We need vitamin D. We need more sun. It takes twice the amount of sunlight for us to get our vitamin D than it does for a white person. So they're keeping us in the house, quarantine. We need to do better. We are royalty. We need to act as such. We need to speak as such. You need to walk as if there is 100 ancestors walking behind you, because there are. They teach us that our ancestors are bad. Our ancestors are evil. They teach us that Christianity is the only way. The white God. The white Jesus. Jesus was no fucking white. Hair of wool. Skin of burnt bronze. Burnt copper. Whichever one it says. But either way, that ain't white. Worshipping your ancestors is not evil. We go to these museums and look at all the Buddha statues and we say, oh my God, that's so cool. But when it comes to our history and our spiritual practices, it's evil. Why do we look at ourselves as evil? Why do we look at our practices, our ancestral practices, as evil? Because if a white man can get us to believe that we are evil, why would they do that? Who knows? Why would they try to get us to believe that we are evil? That the black way is the wrong way, so they can look superior. But since the beginning of time, we were here first. Oh, we're all equal. No, we're not. When they made that little speech thousands of years ago, all men are created equal. See, it's funny. The irony in that is they enslaved us, made us do the work because they were incapable, incompetent. Made us believe we were monkeys. And see, you see how twisted and sick that is? Made us believe that we were monkeys because we were hung from trees, when in reality, they're the monkeys. And once we got done being brainwashed, they say, okay, all men are created equal. You are 1/3 of a human. You're not a whole human. We're not humans at all. They're humans. We're man. Black is the beginning. Black is creation. And that's why they hate us, but they want to be us. Your haters are your biggest supporters because your haters spend so much time hating on you that they learn everything about you on accident. We need to wake up. They're keeping us asleep for a reason. Wake the fuck up. It's 2020. There's a reason that the only black people they teach us about in history were Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, and Rosa Parks. Did you know Shakespeare was a black man? He wrote poems in a basement. And then the nigga who claims to be Shakespeare, or the human who claims to be Shakespeare, stole them, and he performed the plays as if they were his own. Everything was black. Black is beautiful, and that's what y'all don't understand. Do you know how much they're selling black people's organs for? They are selling our organs for millions. A black man's organs is 3 times more expensive than a white human's organs. Get Out was not a fake movie. Who comes up with that idea out of the blue? Nobody. Oh my God, your hair is so cool. Don't touch my crown. This is my crown. Your hair is your crown. Whether you got short hair, long hair, kinky hair, curly hair, your hair is your crown, because who else's hair grows like a tree? Doesn't this look very similar to this? Our hair grows up. Because the higher your hair, the closer to God. Or for me, I'm an empath. So the higher my antenna, the easier it is for me to channel. Don't touch my hair. There is not nothing on this planet that the white human made. They stole everything. They stole everything. They twisted history around, and now we believe that we're inferior. And they say, oh, we're created equal, but everything in school is, yeah, y'all were slaves. Y'all were slaves. Slaves, slaves, slaves. We learn about slavery until we graduate high school. So if you white and you watching this and your feelings hurt, get over it like we had to get over slavery. Get over it. This video ain't for you. But if you're white and you are watching this to educate yourself, that's what's up. But this video ain't about you. Move. Move over. Move. This is for my people. Y'all not angry enough for me. But it's okay, because y'all gonna get angry. Our ancestors were beaten bloody. Heads chopped off. Kids stolen. And you gonna tell me they wanted a peaceful? They wanted a peaceful fight? Peaceful. The disrespect. Ain't shit peaceful about what happened to them. Ancestral pain, ancestral depression, getting passed down to us because we refuse to learn. We're ignorant. Ignorant is the lack of knowing, the lack of knowledge about something. Ignorant don't mean dumb. You can get unignorant. And if you watch this video and you choose to stay ignorant, then that was your choice. You chose it. Again, I can't free all the slaves. All the slaves didn't want to be free. Kanye. Before I close this video out, I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And I want to say this. We need to stand together as one. Do you know the amount of power? I want you to imagine, like for real, on the real. Imagine the amount of power black people will have if we held hands and stood together on the same accord, the same page. Imagine the amount of power. Y'all not listening. Imagine the amount of power we would hold if we all woke up, if we all opened our eyes. Imagine that. See, black people are easy targets because we are the only group of races that don't work together. If there is a war going on, you're going to target the team who is not working together. So that's why we're so easily targeted at. You see how powerful one black person is? One black man? One black woman? There ain't a white human on this planet who can go through what a black man and a black woman goes through and survive. Imagine putting all that power around the world together. They don't want that. Because then they lose. This world is ran by whites. That ain't it. Africa is not a starving country with malnutrition kids, and Africa is rich. The soils of Mother Africa, underneath it is gold. That's where they get all the gold from. Melanin is gold. This is money. This is riches. This is abundance. See, they expect us to tuck our tails under and be afraid and hide away. Not Naija. This is what I'm trying to say. The advice I'm gonna give to you before I leave. When you put your head down for the rest of your life, from this day forward, whenever you put your head down and the enemy thinks that they won, make sure when you put your head back up, you say, Ashe, amen. The only time our heads go down is to pray. They thought they won until you lift your head up and you say, amen. Ashe. Ashe means, and so it is. You tilt your crown, or tiara if you're a little princess, little girl watching this, you tilt it back up and you do you. You're beautiful. That's why they want to be you. Oh, black girl magic. But it was African booty scratcher in middle school. Oh, black girl magic. But it was monkey in middle school. I want box braids. But it was ghetto when we did it. Oh, I want long nails. But it was ratchet when we did it. Tighten up. For real. I'm gonna make more videos like this because there's a lot there's a lot I need to teach. There's a lot on my spirit. There's a lot on my soul. And I need to get it out there. Y'all not angry enough for me. Educate so we don't generate more lost generations. There's a reason I say that. Love and light. Peace.